Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Bobby and I'm back at the Geek Culture studios with a friend of mine over here, Orion. Reason being, we're here to talk about backpacks. Now, I'm a person that carries backpacks pretty much every day of my life. In Singapore, I take a variety of different transport, on a motorcycle, bus, even public transport like trains, even in a car sometimes, but I'm going to the gym, I carry camera equipment, I carry a variety of different things, and I have a lot of different bags for that reason. But I would love to have a backpack that does all of it without needing to change. So 22seven.design.com reached out to me. They said, Bobby, we actually have a backpack we would like you to try. Give us your honest feedback on it. And I said, well, what's the difference between all the other backpacks that I have? And they said, well, this is modular. So you can make it whatever you want it to be. So I tried this backpack over the past couple weeks. By the way, we're not paid or sponsored for this review, mind you, okay? And I'm really impressed with the engineering, the tech, and just how well this performs. And I thought I'd share it with you guys in case you're looking for a backpack like myself that can do pretty much everything. Let's talk about the Orion backpack from 22seven.design.com. By the way, if you notice on the back of these bags here, this leather hand grip on the black and also here on the heather one. Wouldn't it be cool if you could actually customize this with your initials? Well, 22seven.design.com and Geek Culture are gonna allow you to do this. Click on the link below. It'll take you to their site and then you can customize it, put your initials in there, and this will be a complimentary gift courtesy of 22seven.design.com. This video is brought to you by Secret Lab. Here at Geek Culture, we love our Secret Lab chairs, especially the all-new 2022 Titan Evo with its revamped 4-way lumbar system for enhanced back support. If PU Leather 2.0 isn't your cup of tea, then consider the all-new Soft Weave, even more soft and breathable than before. The chair comes in more colors, including this lovely frost blue. The Titan Evo is even magnetized, allowing the head pillow to stick on the headrest without straps. Of course, there are even more new features, so do check them out at secretlab.co. So before we get into things, I do want to let you know a little bit about this backpack in terms of the design and the modularity. Now, the style packs, as they call them, I have them all here, and we'll put them on the backpack as we go through this review. So 22seven.design.com is actually partnered with Vidlock on this to use these locking mechanisms all throughout this backpack on the outside, the side, and inside the bag to attach these style packs to it so they lock into place, they're secure, but allows you to carry a lot of weight if you need to without worry of these style packs popping off, because they do not. As a matter of fact, you'll see in just a minute how well they lock on. It's kind of a pain to take off. Anyway, let's look at the design first and foremost. This is this weather-resistant sort of ballistic nylon material to it. It's really robust. It's got a nice hardened shape to it. As you can tell, this backpack stands straight up. Don't need to touch it because it's designed to be this way. So if you put a lot of things in this bag, it still stands up, which is nice. Keeps it, you don't want a bag that flops on the ground and gets dirty and all those germs and all that stuff. But at the same time, you want something that has structure to it. So if you're carrying a lot of expensive items or laptops, tablets, camera equipment, clothing for that matter, you want easy access to it. You don't have to worry about that at all, which is a nice touch to that. So moving to the back of this, we have this mesh material that is really good for wicking, because in our hot, humid climate like this in Singapore, when you carry a backpack for long periods of times, especially when you're walking outside, it can be very sticky. This wicks that away quite well, as a matter of fact. So I don't feel that stickiness like I would on other, let's say, leather backpacks or very, heavy duty backpacks that are designed for other climates. So this is a really nice feature. The padding on the straps. To me, this is one of the most important things when you get a backpack, because you want something that's comfortable. There's nothing like loading up your backpack with a lot of equipment or a lot of clothes or a lot of things in general, and you just find that it strains your shoulders. You don't find this at all with this Orion backpack. It is really comfortable. Also, you have these straps in the middle, so if you want extra security, you can do that, and you can pop those off if you'd like to do that as well. Also, you have this sleeve here, so if you want, let's say you want to, once we can travel again for us in Singapore, we can go to the airport again, I cannot wait. And let's say you have your trolley bag with the long handle, you can slide that handle through here, and you're covered in that regard. Moving to this back here, we've got this zipper pouch here. So if you're worried about people stealing your credentials, your RFID tags, whatever the case may be, or your credit cards, this is protected inside of here. So they've actually had this material so people cannot scan your bag and, take your identification or whatever, your credit card numbers. People do that nowadays? They do that, Zachy?
Hey man, not a victim yet.
I'm not a victim either, but I guess it's happened to some people, so you're covered in this backpack. And then we actually have this magnetic hidden pouch. So you can actually store stuff in there, close it up, it's magnet, good to go in that regard. Now speaking of zippers for a second, this is really cool because we have two sets. We have one with rubber tips and one with metallic tips. Now the reason that they have done it this way, and I was told this, is because you know, when we have a bag with a lot of different zipper compartments to it, you're always kind of zipping and unzipping. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Where's that? Where's this zipper connected to? So they made it this way so you know the rubber tips are for the main compartment and the metallic tips are for where your laptop and your tablet go. That's very cool. So you don't have to look, you can actually just go by touch and feel it. Let's look at the laptop area here. So 15, 16-inch laptop. It's padded inside, even a tablet as well. Got a few pockets in there. It's really well constructed. Again, weather resistant inside, so you don't have to worry about that. And then when we go to the main compartment, this is where it gets interesting because you can completely unzip this, and with these Velcro tabs right here, this is opened completely. So if you want to use this as a staycation backpack, for example, you want to put clothes or shoes inside, you have full access to this. If you want to put other equipment in there, you can do that as well. You have various different pouches, you know, for your pens, your credit cards, business cards, cables, whatever you want to put in there, you have that. And it also allows for that expandable storage to this. So this is a nice little touch that they put into this. Also, you're going to notice there's fit locks here on each side and also a hook here, and I'll show you why that's all there in just a second. That is essentially the backpack in a nutshell. So this is really well designed. It feels fantastic. Price point this is coming in, I believe it starts around $179 US and then goes on up depending on how you customize it. This is a really good value. But now let's talk about the modularity of the Orion backpack. So now let's talk about the first style pack, which is probably the most common one that you're going to find with the Orion backpack. Now, this one is the one I use most of the time because A, it looks fantastic, and B, there's a lot of different compartments in this. So as you can see, this is one backpack, and these knobs right here are the locks that go into the fit lock system. So you see 2 on each side and 4 here. So you're not always going to find a style pack with all 6 on this because you don't necessarily need it. From what I understand, this locking system, each lock holds up to 15 kgs of weight. So when you put this all together, this is not coming off, and you'll see how and why I mean that in just a minute. But let's look at the design of this style pack first. It's really classy. This is great for business. If you're going into an office setting or if you want to go to something a little bit more formal. Now you've got this calfskin leather trimming around this, the YKK zippers with the rubber tips on it. And you also have different compartments inside of these pouch areas, so you can put business cards or whatever you want to put in there. A lot of organization. Then also you have these side pouches here. So let's say you want to put cables, your smartphone, extra batteries for whatever it may be, you can put those in. Now, let's attach it to the bag and just show you how this completely transforms it once it's on it. Now, the cool thing about this is that it's magnetic in its design. So you just kind of lay it down and locking into place, all secure. As a matter of fact, Zachy, come over here a second. Try to pull this off. You did it. Okay, try now. Yeah, come on, Arnold, do it. Wow. It's really strong, man. Okay. What we could just do is just kind of pull it.
I know.
Huh. Ah! You see how tight this is? Now, I might be able to pull off a lock or two, but it's not coming off. You see this? That's how durable this is. And I'm actually pulling on this. Not to say this is ever gonna happen to you on the street, but that's the locking system in its place.
It's not meant to be an anti-theft system, by the way.
No, it's not anti-theft, but it's durable.
Yeah.
And
it's comfy too.
it's comfy, right? It's comfy, you like it, right?
The back support is helping.
The back support's good, right? Got like a little bit of lumbar support. It's quite nice, actually. And to remove it, simple. Just and to remove it, you just got to sort of lift up on each side. So the lock is on an angle like that. As I said, it's not the easiest thing to get off. There we go.
See, my friends, it's all about technique.
It's technique. There's technique to this. There we go. Whew. So, as you can tell, modular, but not the easiest thing to take off because you don't want it to come off that easy. If it was easy to come off, you put things inside of it, it might fall off on accident. This is very secure. So that is the first style pack here. Let's move on to other accessories or other style packs that they have and sort of customize it to our liking. So this could be used, let's say, as your headphone case. Reason being, if you have, let's say, AirPods Max, which don't fold up, and you don't want to carry around the sort of case that Apple has with it, but you want protection, you can put it in something like this. It's got a carbon fiber design on the outside of it, very cool. Also, it has those Velcro tabs here, so you can actually undo that if you like. It is padded inside as well, so this will protect your electronic items or your headphones, because AirPod Max, you don't want to scratch them. They're very beautiful. And there you go. And then you can attach this to the bag, either on the top or the bottom. So I put onto the bottom area, all locked there. Your headphones are now attached to your backpack. Then if I want to style it up a little bit more, I have these other pouches here, and I can lock those in place. And you've got your design. Then if I want to just complete the look and have the pouches on the side, I can do that as well. Smartphone, gloves, whatever you want to take to the gym, plus your clothing inside, you are covered.
Hey, Bobby, catch.
All right, thanks, Zachy. And the nice thing is with this water bottle design, actually this locks here. You just tighten the straps, it's secure, and there we go. Water bottle's in there, it's secure, it's not coming out. Zachy, come be my model again. Put it on, and Zachy is now ready for the gym. Look at, he's jumping around, nothing's coming out.
Sorry, that's...
Wasn't looking for the butt shake, Zachy, but okay. Shake, 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 shake. Yeah, woo! Thanks, Zachy. So now, what about another style? Well, we actually have more products here. Let's just take this off real quick. This carbon fiber one is a little bit tricky because it's hard. Remove those. And now we move on to this other pouch here, which is more of a, how do I say this? I guess you could put some, what could you put in this exactly? Maybe a tablet? It has a zipper on this, YKK zipper as well. Actually just locked onto that. See how quick this magnet thing is? Quite stylo, quite hipsterish. And then again, we can put our pouches on the side if we want to do that. And we have a whole new look to this. But what about the inside, mind you? Because I did mention about the FidLock system inside. Let me show you what that is about. Someone like for Zachy who might want to store his toothbrush and his toiletries in his bag, but doesn't want to wrap them in where his socks and his shoes are at. Well, there's actually this pouch. Now this pouch is, we call this a little bit of a toiletry bag, or you can use it for cables or whatever you want to use it for. A lens. A lens. And it also has dividers inside as well, so you can divide it. Velcro dividers. But it's felt inside. Feel how nice this is, Zachy. Feel how nice this is.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy, very, very fancy. But let's say we want to take this Sony Alpha lens here, pop it inside. So if you want to attach this to the inside of your bag, use the FidLock system. So one lock here, and this hook goes through the loop on the bag to keep it in place. Now what this does is with the weight that's in this pouch, it keeps it suspended. So if I'm shaking this up and down, nothing's happening, right? So if you're gonna keep, let's say, a camera lens in this or something delicate, you don't have to worry about this banging or falling out because it is suspended based on the weight and the FidLock system inside of it. And the great thing about this is that with the FidLocks here and this hook system, the weight is keeping it all into place. But I'm also hearing that there's gonna be future attachments that they're gonna be making for this bag that will utilize this system inside. So perhaps I'm hearing something with cameras. That would be very cool. So you could actually have a camera system inside and it's suspended. So even if you drop your bag, hypothetically, nothing's gonna hit the bottom of it because it's suspended inside of the bag thanks to the FidLock system and the hook. We also have this other pouch here that we can use as well. So if you wanna, take this piece off, use this, you can do that as well. So let's say you wanna put this on the top, then you wanna use this piece at the bottom, you now have a completely different looking bag for whatever you need. But that's the cool thing about this Orion backpack is that it can be any bag you want it to be, rather some bag company dictating to you what bag you should be carrying. You can make it your own. Now, I want to show you also there's something that's very interesting with this, and this is the laptop sleeve. Now, this is a separate device that does not attach to the bag, but it's also nice to have. Let's say you don't want to carry a backpack one day. Let's say you just want to carry this and maybe a pouch or two. Well, you can actually do that. This can be your bag system. So Zaki has been kind enough to drop me over this MacBook Pro. We'll put it inside. This is a 13-inch and it fits in beautifully. Actually, I think a 16-inch can fit into this. There's plenty of room. You can also put a tablet inside there if you want, iPad Pro. And if you notice, it has its own fidlock system on this. So theoretically, I could take these two and I could actually put it on the side. So now my laptop sleeve actually has extra pouches for my cable management system or accessories or whatever it is. And then I also have this pouch inside here to store more things. So now you can just bring this along, has a handle, and yeah, you're good to go. Versus carrying a large backpack, if you want to stay, like, say, nice and light and minimal, you're covered in that regard. So there's a lot of variations that you can do with this, and also we've got this keychain, a strap, fidlock system, and also we have a sunglass pouch as well. So if you want to utilize these things, you can, all with the fidlock lock on the back of them. So this is the nice thing about this whole design system from 22seven.design.com is, as I mentioned before, it can be anything you want it to be. There's all these accessories you can get for it, and they're going to keep coming out with more style packs as they go along, based on customer feedback and use cases. Like what I'm hearing from them right now is that a camera system will be coming out in the near future. This is something near and dear to me because I love carrying cameras with me and camera gear. And I love this backpack for what it is, but I'm looking for something that I can put inside so I can put a few lenses or a couple of camera bodies. And I'm hearing that it's gonna be coming out within the next couple months of the time we're shooting this video. So that will be exciting to see. But just for my day-to-day usage over the past couple weeks wearing this, I really like it. It's comfortable, it's durable, it's weather resistant. I love the fact that it stands up on its own. I don't have to worry about that. And I can completely customize it to be how I want it to be for the day, which is nice. This is the 22seven.design.com Orion backpack modular system with all the style packs. And Zaki, what do you think?
Dude, if Batman needed a bag, this is it, man.
Yeah.
It's like a utility pouch, but in bag form, dude.
But he can't wear a backpack. You wanna know why?
Why?
He wears a cape.
Well, if Bruce Wayne wanted a backpack, he's gonna want.
But I know what you're saying, yes. I know what you're saying. It's like a utility belt, but in a backpack, yeah. In a nutshell, this is definitely a bag worth checking out. So check out this website, 22seven.design.com. There's some early bird pricing. I don't know if that's still applicable or not because that was for the Kickstarter campaign. But even at its normal pricing, there is a lot to unpack, pun intended, in this backpack for the price point. It's durable, lightweight, robust, and I love these style packs and I can't wait to see what else they come out with. So anyway, those are my thoughts on the backpack. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Are you looking to pick this up? Is this something that you've been interested in? Any questions you have on it, let us know and we'll try to answer them for you. So with that, guys, take care, stay safe, and we'll chat to you soon. Bye.